kick it off and I'm gon' get some kickback. Eagle out on the hawk, yeah, I'm a Vic back.
Click, clack that, yeah, for the kickback. Big stack rap, flip tracks like a switchback. We big clap, you boom bap, you loons match, you quack, get clap. We loop that Drake going back to back. Hitting singles like a bachelor pad, let's take it back to rap. But you don't need to rap to go see the facts that I'm gifted. Outside the box, I've been all over your wish list listed. If I ain't in your top 5, break it up, cause I'm naughty by nature. Naughty that you missed it, treacherous intentions. Kinda like a father not there for Christmas. My absence leaves a presence, let me speak my blessings. About to leave confession.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free number 2 pencil. We got Royce and M today. You know we're going old school. What's going on, Knox Nation, Dream Team? It's the one and only Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, today's a special day. It's always a special day when you have 2 of the greatest MCs still doing it that you're gonna react to. I'm talking about Royce the 5'9" and Eminem. So today's song, guys, I've said it before, I read each and every comment that you put below. The good, the bad, the worst, the ugly, I read it all. And we have had a song that you guys say goes super lyrical that you need me to break down, you want me to deep dive into. I'm talking about Catepillar. But before we go any further, guys, if you like the song in the beginning, I've got a new series called Battle Sessions. I think it's a really cool way to pay homage to the roots of MCing and old school hip hop when 2 MCs would go back and forth, just one-upping each other. If you guys like that song, I just did one with another great rapper reactor known as Dilemma, who is from Scriptwork, so check that out, link below. Also, I gotta give a quick shout out to Straight But Gay for having one of the greatest names I think I have ever read as a user tag, but he won the 100K rap battle Discord tournament on my Discord. It was absolutely crazy, man. So huge shout outs to you, Straight. Big congratulations, man. If you guys want to be a part of the Discord community, it's a great place for aspiring artists, for just fans of music, to just enjoy hip hop, to just talk and come together. I'm on there. I do interviews every Friday. I'm always commenting and jumping in when I can, so go check that out. Discord below. All right, so Royce the 5'9", Eminem, Catepillar. Oh, I got a feeling this is gonna be a long one, but you know what? We're here for it. Step up to the plate, boys. Let's see what you got.
You will not be able to.
Yo, those drums are wild, man. That's like playing on buckets in the streets. You know what I mean? Or are those some African drums? I don't know. What is that sample? That's dope, though. That's dope.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on the skag and skip out for bid during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
Yo, the revolution will not be televised. That is a 70s or 80s sample with Jill Scott Heron, man. And that has been famously used before. I've heard that multiple times, actually. But I love it, man. It's just got that revolutionary, that outside the box, that rebel vibe to it. The revolution will not be televised. You know, you need to unplug from the system because they control what's happening on the airwaves. That's what it's saying. The media controls everything. So this revolution is not going to be done through their control. This revolution is coming whether you like it or not. And what a dope video concept, man. You've got, like, I don't know, it feels almost kind of like a comic book the way this is happening. I haven't seen Royce or M move yet, so are we getting a lyric video or are we getting a full-on video here? But this is just wild with the graphics, man. I like the concept.
Up on the skag and skip out for bid during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
Ah, okay.
This right here for the number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one. Ring the alarm.
You ain't number one. Now everybody's saying that they number one. How many times did he say that? Yo, he's got to be trolling right there because Royce can write some very good hooks. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's pretty catchy. But, you know, he's not one to repeat words so much. So obviously, he's saying that for a reason. I wonder if he's trolling, like, mainstream and some of these newer artists and hits.
One, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one. Ring the alarm. The caterpillar keeps firing. Oh, we in the war where butterflies keep dying. I'm a product of Parker Lewis.
Whoa. I was not ready for that, man. Wow. All of a sudden, they just both stood there looking hard as hell. And then, bam, drum hit, beat drop. And Royce just goes in and starts rapping. And ring the alarm, the caterpillar is firing. We're in a war where butterflies keep dying. Man, that's poetic right there. That's definitely got deeper symbolism to it. He's got to be talking like the caterpillars are the ones that came before the butterflies, right? Because the caterpillar metamorphosizes in a cocoon into a butterfly. So it's like, I need to listen to a little bit more, but I feel like he's talking about like the state of hip hop then versus the state of hip hop now, and the OGs then compared to the artists now. That's what I'm getting. First impression.
I'm a product of Parker Lewis and Kubiak. If I didn't do this, where in the fuck would you be at? See,
I'm a product of Parker Lewis and Kubiak. See, we've said this before. Royce is so outside the box with his lyrics. Instead of just coming out and saying, yo, I'm a product of the 90s, right? I'm a product of the old school. He just thinks of a different creative way to put that. So now he's referencing a 90s sitcom, Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Parker Lewis and Kubiak, two of the main characters on it. Just, it's nice, man. And this definitely, if he's starting off this and talking about being a product of the old school, yeah, that relates to the caterpillar and the butterfly scheme.
If I didn't do this, where in the fuck would you be at? See, there's a difference between us. When I spit hit arenas, you would drip from my penis. I eat lions and sip hyenas. You number one.
You would drip from my penis. You're my son, right? I inspired you. Yes, we're talking about the OG compared to the new school. I like that. I eat lions and sip hyenas because a lion is at the top of the food chain. So Royce is saying he is the alpha. He's above the lions and he sips on hyenas. Dirty.
I'm trying to be number one in my son.
Oh, I missed that. Bring that back.
Yeah. See, there's a difference between us. When I spit hit arenas, you would drip from my penis. I eat lions and sip hyenas. Number one when it come to slaughtered mics. I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life. All you niggas, my little.
I feel that one. You number one on slaughtering mics. That's all you care about. What I care about is my family and the people who love me and who I love. And as a father, man, oh, that hits deep. That's raw, Royce.
I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life.
And he's got a picture of his kids. Come on.
My little rapper babies. Y'all my children. Y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these rappers, baby.
You bit my shit. So when you bite someone's stuff, like you cop his style, you copy off of them. Again, he's saying, I inspired y'all. Y'all are my little rapper babies. Now you're biting off of me. But I'm so sick with it and I'm so ill that when you bite me, you contract rabies. Because you're catching this disease that I'm spitting. Nice little double right there.
Babies, y'all my children, y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these rappers, baby, that's degrading. My style got so many different facets, I switch into so many different patches. I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting. Your favorite rapper come at.
I gotta bring that back. What did he just say? But I also like how he's shouting out, he skipped class, but he's a classic waiting. Nice little wordplay right there. But also saying like, he did drop out of school. And he focused on music, and he focused on this lane. And now it's ironic because it's like he's the teacher, now teaching. Now he's the one holding class. Hip Hop 101 in session.
Y'all just decapitate. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting. Your favorite.
At first I thought he was talking about like Big Ben with the Steelers, and I was like, how is that connecting? No, we're going Geo here, talking about Big Ben, the clock in London. Just a classic waiting. Because Big Ben is still under construction, man. Oh my God, that's crazy. Because they won't ring Big Ben until like 2022 or 2021 or something like that. So what he's saying is that it's just a classic waiting for that to ring and then ringing the alarm. That's crazy, Royce.
I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting. Your favorite rapper come at me, I just decapitating. Out here congratulating these hashmans who had their highs. These rappers only when they match just because they strategize. I bring Attica to these patterns and here's my battle cry. Ring the alarm.
I bring Attica to these patterns and that's my battle cry. I just love how he picks his words, man. It's just so smooth with his delivery, and he's got so many internal rhymes. And if you go and just look at Royce's lyrics, right, and you break them down, like you will see how many internal schemes and rhymes connect. And I love that I bring Attica to these battle cries because Attica was a famous prison riot when, all the prisoners just rioted and took over that prison. So that's what he's saying. And that's a double because rappers talk about bars. We're dropping bars, right? He brings Attica to these battle cries. So he's rioting in the bars of this prison that he's created in his mind with the bars that he spits, the literal bars of Attica. Come on, Royce.
The caterpillar's firing. Oh, we in a war.
We talk about dynamics in music too. And what's really cool is that he hit very heavy. And this drum and snare, they really kick on this beat, right? So after he comes in with these heavy hitting lyrics and punchlines, we have a drop down and we let things breathe. And he gets smoother as he's singing and delivering the hook. You notice how the percussion just drops out? It's just nice. Nice little dynamics, man. It's like riding waves. I've talked about this before.
The caterpillar's firing. Oh, we in a war where butterflies keep dying. This right.
Eminem still stood there, not moving at all, the whole time that Royce is performing and moving around him. I like the humor.
For the number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one kid, think you number one quit. Number one song, get your number one chick. Number one fly with
You know what else I noticed? Is that they inversed those hooks, didn't they? Because he started the first hook doing that number one scheme and then did the ring the alarm. This time, he had a drop down, started off with the ring the alarm and the caterpillar, and then he did the number one scheme. Nice little inverse, okay.
number one kid. When it's all done, then your number goes hold up, wait a minute, guess what I'ma never do?
Hold up, wait a minute. He's going around Marshall. Oh, that's funny.
Show so much respect to you that I feel like we're friends, so now we're no longer competitors.
Facts, Royce. I'll never show you so much respect. This is game theory 101. This is about being an MC in competition, and we've talked about this before. So many people and fans like take beef and take competition the wrong way nowadays. It's like, why can't we all just get along and be friends? And it's like, no, that's not the era of hip hop that I'm from, that Royce is from, that M is from. This is about competition and being the best and getting in the booth and annihilating your opponents. So Royce is never going to make you feel that comfortable with him where you're not competing, because he wants to be the best always. That's honing your craft. That's being a true MC. That's it.
To you, that I feel like we're friends, so now we're no longer competitors. That could be the death of you. Never let someone who's not as smart as you gas you up and tell you something you never knew. Always stay professional.
Never let someone who's not as smart as you gas you up. He's talking about, letting trolls get to you, letting haters get to you, and gassing you up and telling you things that you never knew. Always stay on your game and don't let that energy affect you. Focus on your lane and what you're doing. He's now giving advice to the MCs coming up in the game, to the people who look up to him. You see the symmetry throughout this track and how he connects this theme of the caterpillar to the butterfly? You got to appreciate the artistry.
No, you always gonna make revenue. Don't let people next to you that don't want the best for you. It's completely normal to...
Again, giving more advice. Don't let people next to you who don't want the best for you. The circle that you keep, you are who you surround yourself with. Make sure you have people that you trust and people who are truly loyal to you. Not trying to take advantage of you because of your name and what you've gotten to.
Always gonna make revenue. Don't let people next to you that don't want the best for you. It's completely normal to hold on to a regret or two. I do what I want to do. They do what I let them do. Everything niggas be saying is a fuck.
I do what I want to do. They do what I let them do. Because he's always in control. He always keeps it 100. He's in control of his lane and he knows what he's doing. And he never lets people shift his focus or where he is heading. I mean, that's wisdom right there that he's dropping.
It's nothing I can say to you that is brilliant. Remember when you praising the butterfly. Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar.
And then we connect it all. Don't you ever disrespect a fucking caterpillar. And you see how he points to M and himself, saying that they are the caterpillars. They are the OGs. And then M finally moves for the first time. And what does M do in classic Slim Shady fashion?
Praising the butterfly. Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar. This right here for the number one.
Talking about the butterflies, the artists that are big nowadays. If you're going to praise them, then you need to praise us, because we're the ones who inspired them. We're the ones that set the mold and set the stage for them to be big nowadays. Always respect the OGs. It's Hip Hop 101.
Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar. This right here for the number one. Number one shit with your...
You notice this? This is cool. So, like I said, we started with Ring the Alarm on the second hook and then did the number one scheme. Now we're back to doing the number one scheme first, which means the caterpillar ring the alarm scheme and what happened after that. That's cool. That's cool. I've never thought about that. Just flip-flopping hooks in that way.
You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one kid, think you number one quit. Number one song, get your number one chick. Number one fly with your number one kid. When it's all done, then your number gon' switch.
You're looking at Attila, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed.
No. No. No, I don't want to do this today. Why are you doing this to me? Let's talk about the visuals first, though. Royce then goes back into standing completely still. And now it's M's turn to move. I love the dynamic between that. You're looking at Attila. Attila the Hun, one of the greatest military generals that just wreaked havoc on China and then moved over into Europe with the Huns. Oh, come on. Come on, M. Dropping that history.
You're looking at Attila, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed.
The Caterpillar, and he calls himself the Caterpillar, relating to the whole theme and point of the song that we're talking. Nice one.
You're looking at Attila, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until.
And I've said this before about your delivery. It's not always about what you say. It's about where you choose to breathe and how you deliver your lines. Eminem has a nice little pause to let his condensed rhyme scheme kind of catch up with you in your mind. And then he keeps going. Listen to this. Listen to this pause. It's cool. It's smart.
Attila, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until, especially when your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill as ever. Still attracts a banana peel, attack of the silverback gorilla. You're having a little trouble.
Tracks a banana peel, attack of the silverback gorilla. Hear all the internal rhymes? Just so much internal rhymes and then end rhymes as well. I mean, the man is just a wizard with the pen. But then a silverback gorilla, right? Those things are strong as hell. And you do not want to come face to face with a silverback gorilla. So banana peel, you know, having a banana, gorillas and bananas, right? He's clowning on you guys right now. And these, you know, new age rappers is basically what he's getting at. But also I could take it as like banana, because that gets used a lot, like banana clips, right? He's got clips for days with it.
Still attracts a banana peel, attack of the silverback gorilla. You're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening. Like Anderson Silverback when he snapped the shit in half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin him back.
I think I caught that, but I just want to bring it back one more time because that was just crazy storytelling right there within 3 to 4 bars.
Fathoming this is actually happening like Anderson Silverback when he snapped the shit in half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again.
Nah. Just crazy internal rhymes with the A rhymes. Now he's talking about Anderson Silva, one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, man. I love watching UFC. I actually used to live and train with MMA fighters. That's how I cross-train for soccer. Man, great shape. But Anderson Silva is like the equivalent of Floyd Mayweather to me with boxing. Like, in terms of his defense game, it was second to none. And his reaction skills and his reflexes and how he could read opponents' body language and just respond. And the man was nice with his kick game and his Muay Thai. And I can't remember, what was it? He was coming back trying to get the belt, wasn't it? And he kicked. Right? But when he kicked and did his Muay Thai kick, he broke his leg and he didn't realize it was broken. And then he tried to plant on it to keep going. And then it was like, uh-oh, something's not right here. So what a way to paint that, though, and to put that into verse and into rhyme in the way that M did it. Like, wow.
And then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not.
Batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot, because you bat an eyelid, but also Batty isn't a little bit crazy. He's a little bit cuckoo on the pen and pad.
Mad again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking.
Also, just M has funny ad-libs that he throws in. So he's like mimicking the noise that Anderson Silva makes when he snaps his leg in half. Listen to this just little yell in the background.
After he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin on batty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip.
That's hard. That's hard. Let me bring that back and play that through, because I want to finish. I want to see where he goes with the scheme before I talk about it.
But you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the wings of it off. So ring the alarm.
So now he's getting a little bit of biology and nature on us right now. A caterpillar can not only become a butterfly, a caterpillar can become a moth. And we all know butterflies are better looking, prettier than moths. You know, moths are kind of looked down upon. You don't want to deal with a moth. And he's like, my offspring are moths. Like, they're trying to be butterflies. They're trying to follow in my footsteps. The caterpillar here, the OG, but they end up like moths. And he just takes the wings and snaps them off so they can't even fly. M's been doing this for a long time, man. A long time. Always at the top.
Offsprings of this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the wings of it off. So ring the alarm, pull the extinguishers off the wall, set the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah.
Ring the alarm, like the fire alarm being rung, because there's a fire and the sprinklers are going on. But he's saying rip the sprinklers off because you just can't handle the heat.
So ring the alarm, pull the extinguishers off the wall, set the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah, to the shingles come off the roof, wheels shout at the ceiling, slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft. Say what I think.
Oh no. Middle fingers aloft. And he's talking about shattering the shingles on the roof, set it off, the Jada Pinkett Smith movie. So he shouts out to that. Didn't he use that in, I think it was Music to Be Murdered By, wasn't it? It was one of those tracks. He's used a similar reference to that. And then now he's talking about aloft. So holding it up in the sky, but also loft as in what's, up in the attic, in the roof. Just a little casual double that he throws in there with the wordplay.
The roof wheels shout at the ceiling, slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft.
And shout out to Slaughterhouse, right? King Crooked, Joe Budden, no longer a member of Slaughterhouse, and Slaughterhouse is no longer happening. Man, I wish it was still happening. So many spitters on the Slaughterhouse group name. Shout out.
I think when I rhyme in ink pen, I talk in a language I speak, it's my mind. Kingpin and penguin combined, spit like it's king of the dot. A singular thought, I think I will help you.
Spit like it's king of the dot. Penguin and Kingpin combined. So those are two villains. So he's like a villain. And then he's talking about like the bad meets evil, right? Bad and evil, Penguin and Kingpin, Royce and Eminem. And then King of the Dot, right? This is a shout out to my time in Toronto, to the Freestyle Battle League, King of the Dot, that originated in the 6, baby, NTO.
Distinguish apart the frost from the cream of the crop. Wait a minute, hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying a pan.
Wait a minute, hold up like a flashcard. You hear how he just switches the flow right in the middle of it? Slows it down to deliver just a heavy ass punchline. Because you hold up flashcards, but also like hold up on this beat. Hold up on my delivery real quick. Let these words sink in.
Wait a minute, hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying or paying homage. Sad because dad taught you to rap as a damn toddler. Yeah. My dad is your grandfather. Yeah. I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp. Yeah. Half yellow jacket you can't swatter. Sasquatch dead.
Oh my God. Oh, what a terrible time to just get lost in the lyrics, because I was not breaking that down. I don't even know what happened. I was just appreciating the flow and everything going on. Let me bring that back, man. That's crazy.
Wait a minute. Hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying or paying homage?
Is that copying or paying homage? Again, we're relating to the butterfly caterpillar scheme. Like, are you copying off of me, using my lyrics and stuff, or are you paying homage? Which is it? Hard to tell sometimes.
Dad taught you to rap as a damn toddler. Yeah. My dad is your grandfather. Yeah. I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp. Yeah. Half yellow jacket you can't swatter. Sasquatch dancing on.
Come back as a black wasp. Half yellow jacket. So a black wasp, again, he's pulling out the nature references on us. Black wasps eat caterpillars. Yellow jackets eat caterpillars and butterflies. He's going to rehatch and eat you. And isn't, like certain species of wasps, don't they like lay their eggs with other bugs so that when the wasp eggs hatch, they then eat the larva and the eggs of the other insect that they've been, embedded to? I think so. Which just makes that even crazier. And then what's killing me too is there's like some beatboxing going on. Hang on, listen to this.
Yeah. Come back as a black wasp. Yeah. Half yellow jacket you can't swatter. Sasquatch dancing on top of an ant.
I think M is literally beatboxing like a snare right now. A snare sound with his mouth. That's dope.
Wasp, yeah. Half yellow jacket you can't swatter. Sasquatch dancing on top of an ant. Trample it and stomp it, smash it and stand on it. Damn it, I can't stop it. The rap
Sasquatch to a wasp, right? He's up here, you're down here. He's gonna stamp on you.
And I'm going in like a 10. Bump it, smash it, and stand on it. Damn it, I can't stop it. The rap is a badge, and I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter. Stamping out grasshoppers, you can't be no.
Going in like a tampon. It's a manslaughter because it's getting bloody because tampons go in when it's period time, that time of the month. Em is nasty.
And I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter. Stamping out grasshoppers, you can't be no rap gods. In fact, you're exact opposite. You make a wax song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off. You jack offs need to come to grips.
Oh my god. Oh, but even Danielson wax off. And you know the saying, like, you can't hold a candle to me, so you can't hold a candle to Eminem. But also when you hold a candle, like, you're holding it like this. So that relates to the jack off line. But also the wax, like wax on, wax off, Danielson from the Karate Kid. When Mr. Miyagi taught him that, wax on, wax off. And then, oh my god. Is that a triple or a quadruple? I don't even know at this point in time. But talking about wax, that is an old school reference. So when you put wax onto the record, like DJs and turntablism, so he's putting it on wax right now. Crazy.
And can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off. You jack offs need to come to grips like a hand job. The boom bap is coming back with it.
Need to come to grips like a hand job. Wax off, jack off. You jack offs. That's also like slang, like you clowns. He's calling you a clown. But also when you jack it, jacking off.
Axe to mumble rap, lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one.
What was that? What did he say about mumble rap?
Rap is coming back with an axe to mumble
Hang on,
rap.
I missed it again, damn it.
Come to grips like a hand job. The boom bap is coming back with an axe to mumble rap. Lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one.
The boom bap is coming back with an axe to mumble rap. I love those lines, man. Because boom bap, right? That's talking about the style of rap, like 90s hip hop, right? The certain style of beats. It sounded kind of lo-fi, man. It was smooth. It was classic hip hop sounds. So the boom bap, like the classic artists and lyricists are coming back to just annihilate the current butterflies of mumble rap. Again, relating to the greater theme of this. What an awesome song and concept, man. This is dope. You guys got to appreciate the symbolism that they've just poured into each and every verse to connect this all, along with just the crazy bars, delivery, and wordplay.
My pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do is when I'm poop is my suit and I'm on the John like a prostitute when.
Oh. This is not the day. This is not my day. Come on, Em.
But my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do is when I'm pooping.
My pencils are number twos because that's all I do with them. Because in number two, holding the deuce up, the deuce, right? But also, number one, number two is when you take a poop. That's all he does with him. Because he's saying that he's the shit. That's all I do, deuce, do. Do? What do you do?
Jack with a hacksaw. Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do is when I'm poop is my suit and I'm on the John like a prostitute when I'm.
And he said number one, but my pencils are number twos, number two pencil, but he's number one. And again, poop is my pseudonym. That's a very, very clever way for saying I'm the shit.
My pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do is when I'm poop is my suit and I'm on the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce and when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon.
On the John like a prostitute. So again, he's playing off of the poop schemes, like on the John. John means toilet, but also it could be like on the John, like on the man, on the John, like a prostitute sitting on it.
Prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce and when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them. And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, it is real like
I'm not enjoying myself. No, I am. I appreciate the wordplay. This is just crazy, man.
My suit and I'm on the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce and when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them. And I don't.
These beats are like my saloons because my bars always got stools in them. So again, he's still playing on the poop and the shit lines, but like a bar stool sits in a saloon, and also the bars that he's spitting and that he's given to you.
Lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them. And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, it is real like I poop Jerusalem.
Because Metamucilin, right, helps you loosen your bowel movements when you're constipated.
And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, shit is real like I pooped Jerusalem. I'm about to go spin another cocoon and I'm cutting you.
Shit is real like I pooped Jerusalem. Shit is real. Israel, Jerusalem. Jerusalem, the capital city of Israel. What a great homophone just to throw on the back end there. Like shit is getting real. Like I pooped Jerusalem. He's
Shit
nuts,
is real
man.
like I pooped Jerusalem. I'm about to go spin another cocoon and I'm cutting you from your mother's womb, then I'm flushing you.
Ah, what a cool ending too, because he comes back into place with Royce on one side, him on the other side. They freeze, and then boom. The beat just has this like reverse rewind effect to like end it out, and then we just cut the video. That's nice, man. And he's gonna cut you from your cocoon, right? Cut you from your mother's womb. So saying like he's not gonna let you turn into a butterfly because you're disrespecting and not respecting the caterpillar. I mean, wow, what a great concept. I mean, Royce, I've said it before, he's a philosopher, man. He's a street poet. Eminem, from a technical perspective, is just, if you don't have him in your top 5 and you like lyrical rap, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know. There's something wrong with you because he is one of the reasons why lyrical rap still has a presence today, why it still gets radio spins and radio play. Amidst the mumble rappers of today, the butterflies of today. These caterpillars are still doing it and still doing it at a high level. Eminem, Royce the 5'9", you were Knox Hill certified. So hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Comment down below any other Eminem songs you want to see me do, Royce the 5'9" songs, or if there's other artists you want to see me check out. I try to read all of your comments, guys. I respond to as much as I can, so please keep commenting and keep posting. Also, it bumps us up in the algorithm, so the more that you comment, like, and share this, the more that it helps me. If you guys like these videos, you're here to the end, you might as well do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Support the team, support the family, man. You know I appreciate you. It's a one and only Knox Hill. Stay safe, stay positive. If you need anything at all, reach out to me, reach out to this community. I love you guys. It's Knox Hill, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out.